Hi, I'm Chris Johnston from Work Visa Lawyers, and welcome to our Australian immigration videos. It's been a massive month in Australian migration. We were one of the 500 submissions to the Migration Review. The review has now been published, making many recommendations for reforms. There is also some state sponsorship news and big news for New Zealanders. We have also started a TikTok, and our first TikTok got 40,000 views. We'll be doing short updates with the latest news on TikTok. On YouTube, you'll get the more in-depth analysis. We will mention some of the key recommendations from the Migration Review now. There is a big difference between recommendations and actual changes. Many of the recommendations that I mention may never be implemented. There was an overall theme of the drastic need for reforming the immigration system, with a focus on delivering what Australia needs going into the future. Here are some of the big changes. The TSMIT will go up from the 1st of July 2023. Currently set at 53,900, it will go up to 70,000. This will affect visas such as the 482 and 494. Skilled temporary workers will have a pathway to permanent residency at the end of 2023. Sounds like the federal government will be addressing the 482 visa holders on short-term or regional lists. There are recommendations about the current list being out of date and too complicated. While there are some anti-list statements in the report, it seems unlikely that the list will be totally removed. Reforming the point system to encourage highly skilled and younger applicants with better English. More points for qualified partners with strong English. There were also doubts expressed about regional points. International education. There are a number of comments in relation to international education and the need for greater integrity and for the system to be focused on the highly talented. It is recommended that the genuine temporary entrant criteria be replaced with a genuine student criteria. Will this be a significant change? Maybe not. As the 457 was previously abolished and then the 482 was created, and that was nearly identical to the 457. So we might have the same thing happening again. Another change will be an automatic graduate visa for students. Business and investor visas. The Minister indicated that this area will be reformed to effectively target highly skilled people. There will be a renewed focus on identifying highly talented migrants. Minister Claire O'Neill said that the department will have a focus on going out and finding highly talented migrants rather than sitting back and waiting. There were a number of positive comments about the significant investor visa, but there were some negative comments about the limited financial contribution and age profile of business innovation visa holders. It sounds like the global talent visa will survive, but there may be changes to the nominator. The parent visa. A Canadian-style parent visa lottery is proposed. We will be making a series of videos covering different areas of migration law in detail, including points-based visas, family, student, business and investor visas. So we will do a detailed analysis of the review for all these areas, and you can expect them in the next few weeks. Now that COVID restrictions are gone, Work Visa Lawyers has been attending a number of migration-related events. We attended a migration expo for business visas, which was put on by the state government and the Australian Asian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This month I presented at the Thomson Reuters Migration Conference. Westpac Private Wealth hosted a lunch, which we attended, and that was hosted by the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Direct Australian citizenship for New Zealanders. Recently, Minister O'Neill announced that New Zealand citizens will be eligible directly for Australian citizenship. From the 1st of July 2023, New Zealand citizens who are long-term residents of Australia will be able to apply for Australian citizenship without first having to obtain a permanent visa. New Zealand citizens in Australia will be able to apply for citizenship after 4 years of residence in Australia without having to obtain a permanent visa first. This will be viewed favourably by many New Zealand citizens. There's further positive news. Children of New Zealand citizens born in Australia will go straight to Australian citizenship. From the 1st of July 2023, any child born in Australia on or after the 1st of July 2022 on a special category 444 visa may at birth automatically acquire Australian citizenship. Please note the changes effectively backdate the eligibility to the 1st of July 2022. Moving on to student visas and courses. For those looking to study in Australia with a course that provides a strong career focus, the Adelaide Institute of Hospitality is offering a course starting in August for the occupation of chef. A chef is eligible for graduate visas and are on the medium-term list with a path to PR. If you're interested, please contact us. Migration Queensland has created a system for priority processing. Migration Queensland says that this is due to the increased competition from 189 visas the federal government has been inviting. The system allows for registration for priority for both onshore and offshore applicants. Onshore applicants will need to be living and working in Queensland for the required amount of time. Offshore applicants must meet the Queensland requirements, including having at least 80 points for the 190 and having at least 3 years of post-study work experience. This is the most frequent question that I'm getting at the moment from onshore applicants. Will the COVID visa 408 be available after the 1st of July 2023? The answer is that the Department of Home Affairs has not clarified whether the COVID visa will be available. However, there has not been any statement to say that the COVID visa will not be available. My view is that the COVID visa is providing such an important link for Australian employment that the COVID visa will be in place after the 1st of July and that it's going to continue for at least the next 6 months or longer. We're approaching the end of the migration year, which finishes on the 30th of June. A new migration year with new quotas is available from the 1st of July. Of course, all the states don't necessarily open on the 1st of July. To prepare for the new migration year, you might want to consider getting your English testing done and applying for a skills assessment on the relevant occupation list. That way, you'll be in a good position to apply for a visa. That's the end of today's video for the news in May 2023. We look forward to bringing you more positive news. We welcome any comments below, and please click like and subscribe. Look out for our TikToks in the next month. Thanks for watching.